Research Work Award in 2000 and Production Engineering Division Gold Medal of Institution of Engineers in 2001. He have received the prestigious award, Professor M. Ghani Award for Best College Teacher of the University of Calicut and Professor Bahauddin Award for Distinguished Teacher of Kerala for his contribution in teaching and research. I invite our beloved Principal, Dr. A.S.VARADARAJAN, sir, to address this meeting with his presentation. Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, mute on.
Sir, please.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, very well.
Okay. So, very good afternoon to all of you present here. And once again, welcome you all because you are our Adidis, as I put it yesterday. So, today I am going to talk something on the frugal innovations, how frugal innovations is adaptable to the G7 countries, countries like India and other developing nations. So, with what the organization of my presentation is, I'll be talking about this frugal innovation first. Then I will give some inputs on the new normal technology lab which we have developed and where we are using this frugal innovation technology. That is with low financial outlay, how we can produce products. That is, in short, what is frugal innovation. I will talk about it later. And some 34 products we developed, and that will be highly useful to the people suffering. That is to prevent the COVID, the pandemic, to scrub the pandemic. And we installed these things also at many places, in schools and some public places. And finally, at the end, I will be showing some videos highlighting what we have found out, what we have developed, and how it is useful to the society. So it covers on some equipments for education field, then agriculture, and also for hands hygiene. So with this short introduction, I would of my presentation, I would like to begin my presentation. So the frugal innovation. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. Frugal. So institutions of technology. Actually, we go to the technological education. So technological excellence and employability enhancement. These are the two things that are focused. The technological institutions are focusing. So apart from that, we need more things. Next one. Next slide, please. An ideal professional institution. So just producing people who are job ready. And the second thing is, the important thing is knowledge in entrepreneurship, knowledge in intellectual property rights, and inclination to serve the society. These are the three most important aspects that are needed in an ideal professional institution. So entrepreneurship is very, very important, and the very theme of this FDP is that only. And the intellectual property rights. So these entrepreneurship and intellectual property rights are very much related, because whatever inventions are there, they have to be preserved by intellectual property rights, patents and all. And these products which are produced and preserved by these intellectual property rights must be useful to the society, and the people who are making it should be ready to put it into practice so that the society will be benefited by that. Next one. So you can see that the use of technical knowledge, what we get from the technical knowledge is taking jobs, developing products and processes, protecting the knowledge or know-how through patents, using the products for the benefit of the society. Next one. So role of technical education, that is what actually the technical education institutions must be natural incubators of creativity. And they have a big role to play in boosting the economy of our country and create professionals capable of sustaining the competition in the globalized market. So 3 things I would like to concentrate, that is incubators of creativity. So new things should come from the institutions, education institutions, especially technical institutions. Products and the processes should come out of that. And if that is a regular affair, our economy will be boosted. And that entrepreneur, the institution itself is an entrepreneur, or there are faculty startups or something like that. That will be a big boost to the economy. And professionals capable of sustaining competitions in the globalized market, because it is a free enterprise now. So earlier in the case of this ambassador car, that was ruling the road for a very long period of time because it was monopoly. But later so many players came in the field, and now the ambassador car is not there at all. So that globalized market is a big challenge now. Whatever is happening in one part of the globe can easily go to other parts. So they must develop, the institutions must develop some people who have to who must be capable of sustaining the sustaining the challenges in the globalized market. Next slide, please. So the globalized market is characterized by the demand pattern, dynamic demand pattern. So whatever is the available in the market today will not be available. A modification or a variety of things are needed. A modification is needed in the product, constant modification. So the philosophy is you make your own product obsolete, or your competitor will do that. It's the guiding philosophy for the players in the globalized market. So innovation is very, very important, and the innovation should be within your control also, that your economic control also. So innovation is very, very important. So manufacturing firms are busy with introducing new features in their products. So that is a new concept. So earlier the same product in a very large quantity will be absorbed by the market, but nowadays each and every product, very small variety, that is variety must be very small, very, very high, and the products will be small. So each product will be unique in nature. So variety is more important nowadays. And if you have to introduce such a type of varieties or such type of features in the product, otherwise your competitor will do that and you will lose the market. Next slide. So you can see that in the globalized market there are no place for monopoly. So everybody can come, any part of the world people can come, driven by the principle of free enterprise. So it is not oligopoly or monopoly, and the competition need not be local. That is very clear, because information can come from other part of the globe. It can come from outside the boundary of the country. So we cannot seal it. The boundaries cannot be sealed. Only this product will be sold in our country. We cannot tell like that, because the products can come from other parts of the globe also. Next slide. So the products are to be updated continuously by adding new features to address the expectations of the customers, and the emphasis is on product variety than product quantity. That I already mentioned. It's not a product quantity. One cycle manufacturer, one cycle, 1,000 cycles of similar type can be easily made. But if a customer is coming, I want this type of features in my bicycle. So that bicycle is different from the next one. So variety is very important. And if a company cannot do that, that company cannot survive in the market. So that is an example for that. Now the principle of flexible manufacturing or agile manufacturing assumes paramount importance in it. Flexibility, not a product quantity, but a product variety. And that is flexibility in manufacturing is very, very important in the present scenario. And the present day teacher of technology must also be well aware of this fact. That is the most important point. So whatever I am telling so far is applicable to we people, including me, because we are all teachers, and we must know how we have to differentiate our product. Product discrimination is possible by attaching different variety on it, different features on it, and be able to mold their students in accordance with the expectations of the job market. So this kind of things must be there in the students also, in the minds of the students also. So newer and newer features are to be added. And for this, innovations are needed. And for innovation, money is needed. Resources are needed. And a country like our country, like ours, the resources is also a problem. So with minimal resources, we have to make innovations, products. Innovations must be there. Products must come out. and there is constraint on the resources also, the money that is needed. So that is, we are slowly moving toward our final goal. That is what is meant by Ajay, this frugal innovations. Now, this is the evolution of a product. That is, science is there, research, science, basic science, research will take place, and inventions, a frugal or conventional inventions, that technology, and that technology is needed, and it is made, and the prototype is made. Engineering is using it. We are making use of the engineering techniques for making the prototype. Finally, the prototype become a product, and a startup will make that product, and that know-how will be patented, is to be patented, and after patenting, that product will go to the market. So that is the cycle. But the patenting, the intellectual property rights and all, we are not giving importance, but there must be these things are to be given importance to the students also, because we have to tell that these factors like patents, intellectual property is also very, very important. Next one. Now, the evolution of products and process, research, innovation, IPR, products and process. These are the keywords. Right? Research will lead to innovation. Innovation will lead to a product or process, and that is to be protected by IPR. And after protecting it by IPR, we have to put it into products and process into the market. Next one. Next slide, please. So conventional, now we will see conventional innovation. So I am telling that innovation is a very important part as far as a teacher or a professor of technical institution is concerned. And inventions, research is needed, and research involves cost. And how to do about with this cost, especially in countries like ours, where there is resources crunch also. So innovate for the top of the pyramid. Innovations for the top of the pyramid. Top-down approach, targeting first the richer clientele, need abundant resources. Conventional inventions, non-sustainable. That is not sustainable also, because only a very small people, very small cross-section of the people will be using it. For example, in the case of our refrigerator, or our air cooling system and all, they all came from rich countries only. These are all comfort. It is meant for comfort, and a lot of money are involved in it. And people cannot, all the people at the lower end of the pyramid cannot use it, or that is not applicable to them. There will be a lot of resources crunches for them. Next one. So costly product design, that is a big process line. Product line is there. Instead of process line, there will be a product line. Product line means the line which will make the same product number of times. And high manufacturing costs, that is there. But rich people can afford it. Make science and technology innovations unaffordable to the bottom of the pyramid of consumers. So conventional innovations, many things are there, because the rich countries can afford to spend money. The goods, the fruits will come to them, or it will come to us, but at a premium cost, because we are not making it. Rich countries are making it. They have invested a lot of money on it, so they get a return on their investment. So that will be passed on to the consumer, and so the people in the G7 countries like ours will be, E7 countries like ours will be at the receiving end. Next one. So frugal innovation. So here comes frugal innovation. So the government of India is giving lot of importance, and the nodal point for this is Indian Institute of Science and the NIRDPIR in Hyderabad. So I have visited these places and made presentation. I was invited to make presentations on the products which I have developed in these forums. So frugal innovation, government of India is leaving lot of trust. So it redesigns products to serve users who are extreme affordability constraints. A country like us, affordability constraints are there, because we cannot spend a lot of money on it. Many people are not very rich. Our GDP, our income, per capita income will be very less. So it first targets the bottom of the pyramid and makes it way up to other levels to benefit all users. So if you make products with very low investment, the innovation is done without much financial constraints, naturally the product's cost will be less. And if the product cost is less, that it will have a better penetration capability. It can slowly go to the first targets BPO and makes its way to the upper levels to benefit all the users. Next one. So low or R&D investment provides functional solution through few resources for many who have little teams, and highly sustainable. It is highly sustainable because the cost is very less. Cost will be very less, and the competition, and there will be, when the cost is less, lot of users are there. When lot of users are there, sustainability will be more. More and more products will be sold in the market. So suitable for population with low purchasing power. So that is to be underlined, that countries, developing countries, and they have low purchasing power, and this aspect is of paramount importance in the case of people with low purchasing power. Now we can see the G7 countries. So the G7 nations, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and the United Kingdom, and the United States constitute 64% of the global wealth with high purchasing power. So all the wealth is with them. 64% of the global wealth is with the G7 countries, and but they constitute only 11% of the world population. So very big money power they have got, but takers will be very less. The number of people who want to take the products will be very less because the population is only 11% of the world population. Next one. So you take the case of our country like us, E7 countries. E7 countries, China, India, Brazil, Mexico, Russia, Indonesia, and Turkey constitute a population with low purchasing power. So it is not, we are not very rich and very poor also, but we have problems. That purchasing power is less. But they comprise 44% of the world population. So the rich people, 64% wealth is with them, but only 11% of the total population. But the E7 countries, they have tremendous, they have big financial problems in the sense that purchasing power is low, but they constitute 44% of the population. Now, frugal innovation models are best suited for E7 countries. So that is the government of India, that their declaration, they tell that how to promote frugal innovations, how to do that, and it is best suited for our country. E7 countries, especially E7 countries, this is best suited. And this concept must be given adequate thrust to facilitate evolution of products and processes with no compromise on quality. That is another important thing. Because it is cheap, low investment, it need not be having low quality. Quality also is to be ensured. So that is also very important in frugal innovation. Next one. Now another thing that the government of India facing the problem is the average age of population by now is about 29 years as against 40 years in USA, 46 in Europe, and 47 in Japan. So it is found that nowadays our population is full of youth and the average age is very low. So lot of vigor is there, lot of energy is there, and they need job also. And another factor to be noted is the labor force in the world will decline by 44% in the industrial country, in China 5%, while in India the labor force is going to increase by 32% by next 20 years. So India will have to create 1 million jobs every month for the next 20 years, which is highly impossible. So government, they cannot provide job to all people. So our students must also realize this, because they cannot, after passing, they cannot simply get a government job or a job, simply a job, but they have to do something else so that they have to engage themselves. So popularization of frugal innovation through technical and R&D institution forms an effective solution to this problem, as it needs the low capital outlay. So enterprise with low capital outlay is preferred, and that is given lot of assistance by the government also, and can create job opportunities at two stages, manufacturing as well as the sales. So manufacturing is one point. The sales of the product, that is also easy because the cost will be less. So in two stages there can be employment opportunities in it. Next one. So frugal innovation concepts debunk the myth that the poor cannot afford clean technology. So if you concentrate on it, clean technology is possible. Then to the frugal innovators, although frugal innovation will facilitate availability of products and process for people who are cost conscious. That is very, very important thing. So frugal innovations, cost conscious people, they have to, that countries, especially E7 countries, have to promote this frugal innovation concepts. So we can see that the National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, DPR is promoting this. They have developed a lot of products. It is in Hyderabad. I had made a presentation in there, and I am going to the same things which I presented. The presentation we are here going to make here also. The National Institute of Advanced Study, NIAS, of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. They are also engaged in it, and they are in the process of popularizing it. Now, what I am going to tell is now frugal innovations to combat COVID-19 pandemic. So this is a very important thing because we want to fight, especially our country, our states, especially Kerala. In India, all India, the problem is there, and we have to live with it. And we must have some devices or some implements that will be helping us to combat this problem. And we have already developed, and we have popularized it in many places, in public places and also in schools. And I am going to give you an account of what we have done for making use of this frugal innovation technique, because easily we can make without financial outlay, much financial outlay. This product can be used and it can be put in the market, or it is to be popularized so that we will be in a better position. We have to live with COVID or even other epidemics are coming, we will be in a better position to combat with it. So with that, we started a new normal technology lab. So what is new normal technology? Normal things are different now. Normally, we will open a tap with our hands and take water. So if it's a water purifier, we open it with our hands and go to the closet. We press with our hand the closet lever and urinal closet, everything with our hands. But now a situation has come where we cannot touch it. So instead of using our hand, we have to use our leg, or without touching, we have to get the products, or the process is to be completed. So this will be useful. So we developed so many things, and that will be useful to the society. So this is the vision of the New Normal Technology Lab. Develop products and the processes for upkeeping hands and personal hygiene, sustaining education in schools. That is another thing. Sustaining, we have some 50 schools in our cluster, sustaining and the educational system, and support agriculture in the present and post-COVID-19 pandemic periods, and making them available in the market at affordable price, and providing after-sale services through a network of students in the institutions and in the schools in the vicinity of the institution. So we want our students, we want to make products, and these products must be available to all the people, and it must be sold by students. So the mission is to develop touchless and foot operated water dispensing systems for domestic and public use to sustain hand and personal hygiene. So we have developed a number of models, and I am showing the photograph and also the videos of that. And to develop cost-effective sitting arrangements for students for taking lessons on the online through cell phone and devices for teachers to take classes in the online mode. So our people, engineering people and all, it may not be a problem. Still it is a problem that taking classes without blackboard, we are going to do that, and the students are having their own problems. When the schools, they are very bad condition. Many people don't have a sitting arrangement, and they don't have that. Teachers cannot have a pad or something like that. If you write something, it should be shown. Blackboard writing simulation is very difficult for them. And the product which we have developed, very simple things which we have developed, is being used by many teachers, and they are being appreciated by them. Then to develop agricultural implements to suit the new normal techniques in the agricultural sector, reduce muscular power of the worker. So we developed some products like this coconut dehusking machine, paddy drying machine, 2 types of we developed so that people can use it. Their muscular power will not be in much use, and the people who lost their job because they cannot go and work together. I am an agriculturist. I face the problem. My workers, some 50 people are there with me. They find it difficult because they have to completely depend on the farm in my work in my farm. They cannot go out in the pandemic condition. So I developed some products that will something like a coconut dehusker and all, and that is helping them. So something like that we want to develop. Then to manufacture the product developed and build up a network of students in the institution and the schools in the vicinity of the institution to make the product available to the society. So what we want to do is, we want to make the students aware of the product. That is, if an entrepreneur, it is a saying that if an entrepreneur was telling, one can become an entrepreneur if he is a good seller. That is what he is telling. If somebody is good in selling, he or she can become an entrepreneur very easily. So selling a product is a very important thing. So if we want people, students in the technical institutions or students in schools, they want to become entrepreneur, they must be able to sell something. So we want to develop these products because these are all meant for their own welfare and to put them in the market through the students, and the maintenance also is to be done by them. We are also already working on that. Some 20 schools we visited in the last 2 weeks, and a very positive response we have got from them. So the organization of my presentation, now with this introduction, I am telling about the frugal innovation, need for innovation, frugal innovation, frugal, and the G7 countries, E7 countries, and our country, what we are doing. And I told that we are going to make a new normal technology lab, and the products in the new normal technology lab, vision of that. Now I am going to present what we have done. And so far I am telling what is needed. Now we have done something, and I am going to share with all of you what actually we have done. The photographs and also some videos. So devices for online education for schools, especially for schools and also in colleges. I will tell about that. Then devices for hands hygiene. That we have developed so many things. Hands hygiene is very, very important. Even the United Nations, WHO is putting a lot of trust on it. So that we are going to do. Then devices for agricultural sector. Agricultural sector is also very important, and we are going to touch upon that. What are the products we have developed for agricultural sector? Agricultural sector will be dealt with. So is there any problem with the audibility, Vivin sir? Is there any problem?
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Everything clear.
Is it clear or what?
Yes, clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Clear.
Clear.
Okay, continue. I saw a message that is not clear. That's why I am responding to that. So devices for online education, devices for hands hygiene, and devices for agricultural sector. As I already told you, I am going to show you some paddy drying machines and coconut dehusking machines, and initiatives from the students. Students also, we gave encouragement to the students also to participate in it, and their initiatives. I will show the products which we have developed, which we are going to put in the market also, and the faculty startup. So it is actually, the faculty startup has become a very relevant thing now, because the government is thinking that it is the engineering college professionals. They should be really professionals in the real sense. So in other countries, the questions are it is not how many papers you have published or how many citations you have. Nowadays they are asking how many products you have developed, how many are patented, how many are put in the market, and whether you are a member of a faculty startup. So that kind of questions are asked, and they are very relevant also, because we want to survive in the next generation people, in the next era. These kind of things are very needed. So we started a faculty startup also to manufacture these products, and we want to put the products. We already started putting it in the market, and reach out to the public through schools. So we have a network of schools also. Some 50 schools we have identified. They are all cluster schools, and we share our resources with the schools. Our library, our lab facility, everything is shared with them, and we have a network, and through that network we want to put the products in the market, so that students will also get an idea regarding what is a product, what is a process, and what is IPR, and what is the thrill in selling a product. And if somebody can sell a product, one day he can become an entrepreneur also, because he can also make a product because he knows how to sell it. So that is the idea, and we are contemplating this idea with the diet also. Yesterday we had a meeting with the diet people that they are giving training to the teachers. They are telling that it's a very useful idea. Learn while you learn. That is the idea we are mooting here, and in line with that we are working on it. Now first you will see the devices for online education. Very simple device, and that will be highly useful to them. Yesterday when we went to school, they are all very happy with that. So a kit containing student tea. We have named it as student tea. We are going to register the name also, trade name, student T, a kit containing attachments for mounting a board with a cell phone holder on a common plastic chair with an arm width of 22 to 23 inches to make it function as a chair fitted with a table plate that can be used for attending online classes by the students in the schools and in the colleges. So we'll show, this is everybody is having a plastic chair, and the plastic chair can be converted into a table, and that can be carried to any place they want. So the features, it can be easily mounted on a common plastic chair. We make a kit, and it is it can be sold. We can put in a bag. It will be available, and it can be, the kit can be used to make a chair into a table. Now the accessories can be removed from the chair after use. So it will be a normal chair, ideal for conducting classes, examinations, seminars, and conferences, keeping social distancing. Schools are very happy about it. Easy to transport to any location of one's convenience, and it can be stacked after removing the table. So it can be stacked also in the post-COVID period also. Even if the COVID is vanishing, we have to keep the social distancing and all. And only with that facility, government may be contemplating on reopening the institutions and all. Even if it is reopened, these problems will be faced by us. So we have a solution to that. This is the thing. So you see, a laptop, even a laptop can rest on the table. Next slide. And there is a facility. You see that chair, and the kit is there, and the kit, we can just fix it to the arms of the chair, and we pull forward and pull backward. So I will show a video that will give you a better idea regarding how it can be used. Next one, next slide. Now this is the one, that is, you can enter into the chair, sit on the chair by just pushing it, just rotating it. Then you can sit on it. Next one. And after use, you can take out that plate and put it somewhere, so that it is something like a normal chair which can be stacked. So it will be more clear when I show a video. 2 videos I want to show, which will make you an idea regarding how it works. It's a very simple device. And the students and the teachers of the institution, schools are very happy about it. Now Teacher T, another device, that is to simulate the blackboard writing. We developed another simple device, very simple device, a tabletop equipment with accessories to hold a smartphone so that it can focus on pages of textbook, objects kept on table, or lessons written by a teacher on a sheet of paper kept on the table, like writing on the blackboard, and transmit it to the students taking online classes, making online classes appear more like normal classes, or even better than that, because other features are also there. So mathematics is a problem, equations and all. Blackboard writing is ideal for it, but now we can write it on a sheet of paper or a transparency, so that after use we can rub it off. So you can see this is the top view. So we put a information sheet beneath, and you hold a one that your cell phone on it, and put it in the video mode, and you in the Google platform, whatever you write on the sheet will be seen in the camera, and whatever seen in the camera can be shared with the students. So some schools practice this, and they are very happy about it. And they are telling, yesterday we went to the diet center, and they are telling, we want this product so that we can teach the people, students, and also teachers using this device. So next slide, please. Next slide. Even this thing, that is this tabletop, can be put on computer chairs also. Computer chair also, you need not have a separate table. Your laptop can be kept on it. Next one. So we also gave this tabletop, these 2 things to the schools. One of the cluster schools in Alambalam, in Palakkad district, we donated, and the MLA came. He was very, very happy about it, and thinking that even she can do support to the government. That is a hand wash system. I will come to that later. And a system, a table, that Teacher T and a Student T was donated by our community service center to a school in Palakkad. Next one. Now devices for hand hygiene. So here we have number of items to show. I am just going, we can just see some pictures and some videos, because at the fag end of the day, last session. It should not be very tiresome. So you can just see how the products are working. So this is the first type, on-off type foot operated tap with the built-in pedal for dispensing normal or hot water. So whatever normal things are there, we have a counterpart in new normal technology lab. So whatever we are doing by hand can be accomplished by leg. So this is the one for on-off tap for hot water. This is made of metal, whereas the previous one is made of plastic. Next one. So this is how a foot operated wash basin. The wash basin, the pedal is pressed. When we press the pedal, you will get water. So the normal wash basin can be converted into a foot operated wash basin. So in my office, in the office of our institution, we have converted the conventional one with a foot operated one. So the check is there. The spread of disease is very much less, and we can survive without this other problems. Now this is another foot operated wash basin with an additional spot. That is, we don't want a full supply of water. An additional jet can be there. That is, you take sanitizer and you press a pedal on the left side, green type of colored pedal, we can get a jet of water. So consumption of water will be very less, and at the same time, we need not touch anything. All the people will not touch, only with their foot they operate it, so that the touch is, they have frequent cleaning of hand, and that is possible with this. And this is a detachable tap. You see the middle, a green color thing is there. This can be detached. So normal taps cannot be detached, but this can be detached. So we can clean it, or we can make use of it for cleaning the wash basin also. I'll show you a video that will be more clear. And whatever things we have made are cost effective. It will be less than 300 or 400 rupees, and it can be adapting. It will adapt the normal fittings also. So this is a close-up view of the detachable tap. And this is the thing that one clip is there. If it is rotated, it will come out. We'll show a video on it. And this device is used for getting continuous supply of water. So if you want a bucket full of water, just we have a clip here. If you engage the clip, water will continuously come through the tap. And if you disengage, the flow of water will stop. So this is on-off type foot operated tap with remote operating pedal for dispensing normal or hot water. So the earlier the pedal was integral with the tap. Here the pedal is remotely operated. That is a big advantage is there for doctors and all. Doctors are very happy about it. That is, they can just press a pedal, the medicine or some liquids will come through it. So you see it is wall mounted. Can be wall mounted also. So on the wall, just to press the pedal, you will get water or a fluid. So that is another advantage of this. Next one. So this is another version, the same thing. So you see a wash basin, one side of the wash basin you have a sanitizer or a soap water dispenser, and the other side another pedal is there. If you press that pedal, you will get water. On the first pedal you press, you get soap water. The other pedal you press, you will get water to clean your hands. So that cleaning is not a problem. Now this is a sensor operated type. So we developed this where some hospitals and are for the use in hospitals. So if you show your hand beneath, so the normal tap, which is normally there in your house or in a hospital or in a hotel, that can be replaced by a sensor-based one. So you will put your hand beneath that sensor, yellow color sensor, you will get water from the tap that will automatically open. And it can be set aside also, that it can be pushed aside so that the tap will function as a normal tap also. So that facility is there. So we can, and an additional jet is there for cleaning your hands. Then foot operated sanitizer dispenser with the stand. Now wall mounted is, I have shown wall mounted. Now that stand is there. You can put it on a stand also, can be put on a stand. When you press a pedal, you will get this hand wash. Next one, or sanitizer. So this is a wall mounted, as I have already shown on the base. It can be wall mounted. So you press the pedal, you will get your hand wash material and another pedal to get water. Foot operated sanitizer dispenser with the stand or wall mounted type for dispensing soap, water or sanitizer. You can see a bulk sanitizer dispenser. So there is no pump in it. sometimes pump will be a problem. You have to put it in position, and pouring that liquid in the pump is difficult. But here there is a tank, some 10-liter capacity and 5-liter capacity. So that can be wall mounted, and no pump is there. Pressing is not needed. Just you press the pedal, you will get drops of sanitizer or soap water, and we make use of the principle of this drip irrigation. Drip irrigation principle is used to dispense sanitizer. Next one. So this is a stand type also, 10-liter capacity and 5-liter capacity is being used. We have donated, we have given as a gift to our cluster schools. They are using it very well for their examination and all. Next one. So this is the first one. The first one, boy is using it in our village. I introduced it for the first time last year actually. And the boy is very happy. The people are using it, and the corona problem is not there in our village called Malayambalam. And in one of the houses we built a wash basin with a sanitizer dispenser and also a soap water dispenser. Now touchless sensor based sanitizer or dispenser, wall mounted type. You can see this is the one. Those touchless, it is wall mounted as well as desktop. So the two versions, just you put your hand, you will get a droplets of sanitizer or soap water. In bulk also it is possible. Next one. The close-up view, two types. The first case, the supply is integral. The other one, you can put the supply line at a different location. Next one. Next one. So this is the same thing is used as a the one where it can be used on a desktop. In my office, this is my own office, and you can put your hand beneath that sensor. You will get the droplets of this sanitizer. Next one. Now this is a water purifier. This is another source where hospitals, hotels, and also public places, this water purifier is everybody will touch it, and there is quite a possibility. There is a lot of possibility of spread. So instead of that, we devised two things. One is a pedal operated one. A pedal, you press the pedal, you will get water. It can be wall mounted or a stand mounted, but you need not touch the handle for getting water. Next one. You see the same thing in which the pedal is mounted on a stand. The previous one, the pedal is on the floor. So when people who are disability in moving, they can make use of it. Now in the second one is a wall mounted. You see, your water purifier is wall mounted, and when you press the pedal indicated by the black color, you will get water. Next one. For drinking. So this is the same thing. Another view of it, that is in here, instead of using a hand operated, leg operated system, we have a sensor operated system. So the sensor is kept, it can be attached to a water dispensing system. In household, it is very useful. Many people are using it. Just you put your hand beneath that sensor, you will get water. It is a sensor based device. Now the inverted pure water dispenser can also be fitted with this leg operator. We put it in a workshop and it in front of a house. They press the pedal and get water. They need not press it with their hands. Next one. Next one, washing stations. This is a washing station. This is available in most of the cluster schools. So there are two pedals. If you press one pedal, you will get soap water. Press another pedal, you will get water to clean your hands. And the water, you need not have an overhead tank. A container, 10-liter capacity container is there. A can is acting as a container, and the water after cleaning our hands will be collected in another can that can be disposed to some plants or something like that. Next one. So it is available in the form of a kit. So you assemble this kit, you will get a hand wash system. So it is very popular in schools. We have installed these things in our school, in our cluster schools. Next one. So these people, the shopkeepers came to us and they asked for washing station. This is a washing station which is two pedals are there, plus one pedal you will get soap water, plus another pedal you will get water. So the shopkeepers, they are using it for keeping their hands clean. Their customers, this is kept in a jewellery. Their people came to us and we made it for them. Next one. Next one. Next slide, please. So we put it to the schools also, our cluster schools. We are giving as a gift so that their conducting examinations are easy for them. So before going to the examination hall, they ask them to clean their hands. These are two schools, BSS, HSS, and the school near Kudalu, government higher secondary school Kudalu. Next one.
wall-mounted household washing stations. This is very popular in our village because it is put on the wall. Just before enter your house, there is a can. You need not have a overhead water supply. You press a pedal, you will get water, get sanitizer or soap water, and press another pedal, you will get water. So in the front of the house, it can be mounted, and what you have to do is, you have to keep one can of water in the stand and another can for collecting the discharge. So that is very easy, and people are practicing it. So multi-user, sensor-based or foot washing station. So this is in front of our institution. So it is social distancing is kept. If you press a pedal, you will get soap water. Press another pedal, you will get water. No need to touch it. So this is being installed. This is a close-up view. They are all foot operated. Next one. Sensor-based. This is another interesting thing. I'll show a video, then it will be more clear to you. Video. That is, you instead of touching the closet with your hand, closet lever with your hand, you can press a pedal and get it flushed. So that is a need of the hour in your railway station or in your bus station or in the schools, in toilets, public places, or even in houses where quarantine is needed, or normal houses. These are all needed. I'll show a video. Next one. Flushing urinal closet also. Urinal closet also. No need to touch the button. Press a pedal. The flushing will take place. Next one. Next one. Next one. So the cover of the closet can be opened or closed by using a lever. Just to press a lever, the closet cover will open. And after cleaning it, you can press the same pedal so that it will close. We will show a video on it. That will be more clear. That is very useful. Keeping the hygiene of the toilet. Next one. Next one. Inspection lamp. This is meant for doctors. So there is an inspection lamp, and the lamp can be used as not only a lamp, it is an adjustable lamp. It carries a cell phone holder. So the doctor can talk to a person, write some prescription, at the same time get the sanitizer also. And the smart mask clamp. This is another thing. A mask clamp is there. And this clamp, you see, next one. Next one. You can put it back. Similar one. Next. This mask can be there. And you can put it on your face. Then another thing, this mosquito stick burner. Mosquito stick burner, with a collection, ash collector. Next one. Ash collector. So you see, this is the thing, you can put to that mosquito, that the ash of the mosquito stick is poisonous. So it is to be disposed carefully. So there is a chamber, you keep it in that thing and put to the cover. Next one. Put to the cover, and after burning, you just invert it. The dust will be going out. The dust will not go out. It will be collected in the collecting chamber, and the lever is pressed, you can open it. Next one. Devices for agricultural sector. This also I will show some videos more clear. Next one. Next one. So this is a device which is making use of the gravity or body thoracic cavity. The weight of the thoracic, the gravity assisted coconut. Instead of pulling it up, you push it down so that de-husking will be very easy, and this found a job for many people working in my own farm also, because even women workers are using it and they earn their living. That one coconut de-husk, they get 1 rupee. So 300, 400 coconut they de-husk every day and they earn their living. Now this is another device. I will show a video make it more clear, in which both the hands can be used. Both the hands. And so the force required by one hand is very much less. So whenever I put it in the market, immediately it is used, bought by people. Now this is a paddy dryer. So it is reducing the legwork of the many people. But what this device is now, actually 2 people are working, but actually 17 people are needed for this work. And the rest of the people can be employed for some other work. No, drudgery will not be there. It will just from the heap of paddy, it will take the paddy to a winnowing machine, to a screw conveyor device. And after winnowing, the paddy can be directly put into a sack because winnowing removes all the things. And if you repeat this, even wet paddy can be dried. So one ton of paddy per hour it can dry. So that is our finding. So this is a R&D work, and it is supported by some farmers also. You are putting it in the market. Now, this is the latest one, a fluidized bed dryer. So fluidized bed dryer means you will have a chamber on which you spread your grain, and a device, we put some agricultural waste on it, heat will come, and you work a fan. A fan is there. If you put on the fan, hot water will be coming from the bottom to the top. I'll show a video, make it more clear. And it's a very efficient. It's used in Vietnam, where rice is grown in large quantities, and in India it is not possible. Next one, next slide, please. Okay, some call came. Okay, so this is a sanitizer dispenser made by the EEE students, and this is installed in our guest house, and there are takers for it. People are in. It is in good demand. Next one. This is a mask and sanitizer dispenser developed by our mechanical engineering students. You put a 5 rupee coin, you will get. Now this is Raivada Innovations. That is the faculty startup we started. So I am the CEO of this, and we want to make the products. All the things which I have developed into products. And MES Community Center, it will be supplied to the Community Service Center. And from the Community Service Center, it will go to the schools. And from the schools, it will go to the public, not from the store or shops. So this we supplied the hand wash system to school. This is a school in Valanjeri at HSS. Next one. This is MES Central School. Next one. This is MES Higher Secondary School. And this is district collector. We made a hand wash system, and it is in the collectorate. The collector was very happy. He's a mechanical engineer, basically graduated from IIT Madras, and he was very happy with this. And this is another MES Higher Secondary School in Irumbuliam. We also conducted some lecture on that. Now it is time to. Now it is 25. Some 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll show some videos. So whatever I have explained, the things with the photographs can be explained with the help of a video also. So we'll finish our thing. We'll keep our schedule also, time schedule also. Next one. So we'll see the videos. You will get a clear idea regarding what I was talking about. So the videos will be starting. The show will be starting now. Yeah, this is the coconut dehusking machine. I think it is inverted. Upside down. You see, a woman worker is dehusking it. Now it is all right. You see, very easily. This woman worker was very unhappy because she lost her work and all, and we devised it for her. She is very happy with earning something like 300 rupees per day by dehusking 300 coconuts. Very easily. The conventional one is very difficult. We have to pull it up, and the people with less height and all, muscular power with less muscular power is very difficult for them. This is very easy because the gravity force. He is using his gravity body weight to dehusk it. He is very happy about it. Even he was telling, next one. This is the paddy dryer. It is actually taking up
the work of 15 to 17 people. That is the heap, it is to be a heap of paddy is to be maintained at the bottom of the screw conveyor. It will be transported to the winnowing unit, and from the winnowing unit we will get paddy coming out. It can be collected in a sack. And all the products we have applied for some 4 patents, that the concurrent dehusking machine, this paddy dryer, and also the water dispensing machine. Some 4 or 5 patents we have applied. So that this patent is for this product, the patent is already defense is over, and we are expecting it, the patents. So we can make it for the benefit of the farming community. So this is about the paddy dryer. That paddy, just to collect, just heap it at the bottom of the screw conveyor. Screw conveyor will just convey it to the drying unit, and we can easily do the drying process. Next one. Now this is a fluidized bed dryer. You see, water is evaporating. In the chamber we are putting wet paddy, and that motor is running, fan is blowing air into the chamber, and the chamber is hot. And you see water is coming out as vapor, and this can dry something like 1 ton of paddy in an hour. 1 hour, 1 ton, from 22% of wetness to 17%, for 35% to 17% in 1 hour. So that will be very much useful to the farmers. You can see the heart of it. You see uniform spreading. That if you put a paper on the top of the heap, it will float like this, because the supply of air is from beneath. Hot air is supplied from the bottom, and it is floating. Next one. And the prime mover is replaced by a IC engine. So this is also an R&D project. An IC engine is running instead of a motor. The motorcycle, the IC engine of a motorcycle is running, is working the paddy dryer. The chamber we are putting the paddy, and instead of motor we are making use of a prime mover as an IC engine as the prime mover. Next one. Yeah, this is the teacher's tabletop or smart tabletop. So you focus it, you put it, that device put above the paper, a sheet of paper, adjust the height, and write whatever you write on a sheet of paper will be available to the students, especially the mathematics subjects and all. It is easy. You see, whatever you write beneath and whatever is seen on the screen of the cell phone will be available to the student. They can zoom if needed, if it is needed, and it can be there are possibility of manipulation. It can be kept at any location. Increase the height, decrease the height, and rotate it also. So all facilities are available. So it is called students. It is called smart tabletop, and it is very low price. It is having only 280 rupees. We already, many people have taken it. Just 280 rupees it is costing. Next one. Hello. Okay, this is how you have to fit your thing. You see, a foot operated. You make your thing. You make your wash basin foot operated. the kit can be used, or whatever things you want is possible with the foot also. You fix a dispenser, hand wash dispenser on the wall. The pedal is fitted beneath. You can see the pedal. That is fitted. And the water supply line is open. Simple modifications are possible. You put it. Installation is very, very easy. This is also something like 400 to 500 rupees. You press that, water will come. So these things are needed in our institutions. In the post-COVID period, these are needed. And the schools are also already in their move. They are consulting with us, and we have developed it. And with the help of students and all, we want to install it in schools also, schools, hospital, public places also. Yeah, this is it. Next one. Yeah, this is the detachable tap. You see, the tap is detachable. It can be taken out, and the tap can be used for cleaning. You see, and after cleaning, it can be kept in position. Next one, please. അടുത്തത് കാണിക്കാം. Yeah, this is the one. You press it, you will get water. Press the pedal, you get drinking water or some fluids. It has got a industrial application also. Next one. This is the one in which there is no pump. Pump is not there. In the container, you pour the soap water, and when you press the pedal, soap water will come or the sanitizer will come in droplets. We're making use of a drip irrigation technology. Yeah, this is the one, automatic device. You just put a cup, you will get water. You will get water. The automatic. In the hotels and restaurants in great demand. Now this is the one, again inverted. So the wall mounted device in front of a house. Yeah, now it is all right. You see, when you press a pedal, you are getting hand wash. Press another pedal, you will get water. And there is no overhead tank in this house. And the overhead tank is a can containing 10 liters of water. And the discharge will be collected by another can. It can be disposed of safely. So our village, we have installed it. Next one. Yeah, this is the one. When you press a pedal, flushing will take place. You see? Play this. Yeah, when it is pressed, the water is coming. Yeah, this is the opener. You see, opening of the seat. And press that lever, it will close. That is closed. So very safe in centers where people in observation are kept. This kind of things are very important in hospitals and also in COVID care centers. Nobody will touch anything. We have developed it. It is ready. It will be available in the market. You will approach the nearest school, it will be available. That is how we are planning. ഇത് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടതാ. You can go to the next, skip that. രണ്ട് കൈ കൊണ്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന കാണാം. അത് തിരിക്കണം. He is using both the hands. You see. Yeah, you see. അത് റിമൂവ് ചെയ്യോ? He's very happy with this. See, both the hands. So these are all patented. This we apply for a patent for this, and these are defense now. It will be there in the market very soon. It is called EESI FDP, dual handle. So the force needed in each hand is very less, and dehusking will be very, very easy because both the hands are used for dehusking. And when we showed it, people are immediately after it. Yesterday also some people, we gave it to some people. When we went to the diet school, they immediately told that this is needed, and we want to show this to the students of schools also, so that they can also make some devices of this sort. That is why we are going to distribute it through schools and also through main educational institutions. And he is very happy. He is telling very, very easy. That is what he is telling. He is in our farm. This is our own person. Next one. അടുത്തത് കാണിക്കാം അല്ലേ? കഴിഞ്ഞോ? Is it over? Okay. Oh, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 3:40. Anyway, I think I have kept everything in an hour's time. And you have any queries, please? At the fag end of the day, last hours will be all will be very tired. And if there is anything to be asked you, please ask me. Any questions?
If you have any doubts based on this technologies shared and discussed, you can ask question to him now.
Sir, ഇതെല്ലാം കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് പ്രൊട്ടക്റ്റഡ് ആണോ? IPR ഒക്കെ രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്തോ? Is it copyrighted or IPR protected now?
Sir, you are not audible. Mute on.
Can you hear me now? ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ സാറേ?
Yes sir, yes.
ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. അത് ഞങ്ങൾ എന്തറിയോ, ഇത് ഞങ്ങളെ എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും എത്തിക്കാൻ പ്ലാൻ ഇടുക. എല്ലാ സ്കൂൾ ഇതിനും ഇനി കോളേജ് ഒക്കെ തുറന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതൊക്കെ വേണ്ടി വരും. അപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങൾ എത്തിക്കും. ഈ സാധനം ഉണ്ടാക്കി മാസ് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ നടത്തി എല്ലാ സ്കൂളുകളും കോളേജുകൾക്കും പൊതുജനങ്ങൾക്കും ത്രൂ സ്കൂൾസ് എത്തിക്കും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആർക്ക് ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ അവർക്കൊക്കെ എത്തിക്കണം. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനെ ഇതിൽ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യും. ബിക്കോസ് അവരാണ് അപ്കീപ്പ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് ഈ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ. ഹാൻഡ്സ് ഹൈജീൻ അതാ ചെയ്യാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. സാർ ഏത് കോളേജിൽ നിന്നാ സാറ്?
ഞാൻ MA sir, MA from MA.
നമ്മുടെ തന്നെ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യാം. സിറ്റ് ടുഗദർ ആൻഡ് ഡു ഇറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ. MA മനസ്സിലായി സാറേ. ഓക്കെ സാർ, വിൽ ഡു ഇറ്റ്. Any more queries?
Hello.
എന്തെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പ്ലീസ് ടെൽ മീ. ടെൽ മീ സാർ. കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല. ഹലോ.
ഹലോ, ഇനി ആർക്കെങ്കിലും എന്തെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചോദിക്കാം, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ we can end the session. Hello.
Hello.
Sir, one more question. Sir, one more question. Suppose.
ചോദിക്കും സാറേ.
Okay. Sir,
പറയും സാർ.
is it considered as jugaad, sir? Jugaad. There's a term in Indian science now, Indian engineering. There is some word like jugaad.
എന്തിന്റെ
JUGAAD.
ഏത് പ്രോഡക്റ്റാ പറയണത് നിങ്ങള്?
അല്ല, സാർ ഇപ്പൊ ഡിസൈൻ ചെയ്ത പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ഒക്കെ കണ്ടു. ഓക്കെ, മീൻസ് അപ്പൊ ഈ ചില പ്രൊഡക്ട്സിനെ നമ്മൾ പറയല്ല, അത് ജുഗാദ് ഇൻവെൻഷൻ ആണെന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ലേ, ചില ഇൻവെൻഷൻസിനെ, ചില ഡിസൈൻസിനെ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോ അതും സാറിന്റെ ഈ പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഡിസൈനും തമ്മിൽ എങ്ങനെയാ വ്യത്യാസം വരുന്നത്? ചിലര് പറയില്ലേ ഇത് ജുഗാദ് ഇൻവെൻഷൻ ആണ്.
അതല്ല, ഈ അങ്ങനെയല്ല,
ലൈറ്റ് വെയിറ്റ് ആണ്, യൂസർ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണ്.
അതാ ഞാൻ അതുകൊണ്ടാ തുടങ്ങി. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫ്രൂഗൽ ഇന്നോവേഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ തുടങ്ങിയത്. ഫ്രൂഗൽ ഇന്നോവേഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് അധികം മുടക്കുമുതലില്ലാതെ, ഒരുപാട് സോഫിസ്റ്റിക്കേറ്റഡ് എക്യുപ്മെന്റ് ഇല്ലാതെ ചുരുങ്ങിയ കാലം കൊണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാക്കുക, അതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ആൻഡ് ഇതിന്റെ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് മുഴുവൻ പേറ്റന്റ് പ്രൊട്ടക്റ്റഡാ. അതും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അതായത് നമുക്ക് ഒരു 400-500 റുപ്യയിൽ നടക്കണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വലിയ സോഫിസ്റ്റിക്കേഷൻ ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാതെ നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കി കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റണം. ഒന്നുണ്ടാക്കാൻ പുറപ്പെട്ട ടൈം കിട്ടും, ഒരുപാട് സമയം പിടിക്കും, ചെലവ് കൂടും. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കി കുറെ എണ്ണം ധാരാളം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ലാബിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ വാഷ് ബേസിൻ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് അങ്ങനെ ആക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇവിടുത്തെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫ്ലോർ എടുത്ത് വന്ന് നോക്കിയാൽ ഓഫീസിലെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് അങ്ങനെ ആക്കി. സ്കൂളുകൾക്ക് അത് ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്, സ്കൂളുകൾക്കൊക്കെ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ ഹാൻഡ് വാഷ് സിസ്റ്റം. ഇനി അവര് സ്കൂൾ തുറക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് എല്ലാവർക്കും വേണം, പിന്നെ സാർമാർക്ക് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ മറ്റേ ആ സിസ്റ്റം വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് ഒരു ജനറൽ പർപ്പസ് സിസ്റ്റം ആയിട്ട് വേണ്ട. ഒരു പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ചെയറിനെ മറ്റേ ആക്കി മാറ്റാൻ പറ്റും നമുക്ക്. പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ചെയർ ക്യാൻ ബി മെയ്ഡ് ഇൻ ടു ഒരു ടേബിൾ ആക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഒരു സെൽഫി എടുക്കുന്ന ഫോണുമാതിരി ഒരു സാധനം കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാനും പറ്റും. ചെറിയ സാധനമാണ്, ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് യൂസ്ഫുൾ. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്.
Sir, we have one we have one foundation like EENAUKA in our college. We have installed this type of foot operated devices in Collectorate, Malappuram Collectorate.
എന്താ സാനിറ്റൈസർ ഡിസ്പെൻസർ ആണോ? ഏത് സ്കൂൾ, ഏത് കോളേജാ സാറേ?
സാനിറ്റൈസർ ഡിസ്പെൻസർ.
ഇത് സാനിറ്റൈസർ. ഞങ്ങള് വീട്ടിലെ വാഷ് ബേസിന്റെ വെള്ളം, പല വീടുകളിലും വാഷ് ബേസിന്റെ വെള്ളം വരുന്ന രീതിയിലും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മറ്റേ ആ രീതിയിലാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സാനിറ്റൈസർ ഡിസ്പെൻസറും വെക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഏത് കോളേജിലാ സാർ പറഞ്ഞേ? ഏതാ കോളേജ്? മനസ്സിലായി സാർ, മനസ്സിലായി.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful session. Thank you.
Anybody else? ഇനി എന്തെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടോ? ഇനി ആർക്കും ചോദിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ you can contact us later also. ഇത് ഇനി പോസ്റ്റ് കോവിഡ് പീരീഡ് ഇതിന്റെ ഒക്കെ ആവശ്യം വരും. ആ സമയത്ത് നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാ പോകേണ്ടതെന്ന് നോക്കാം. ഒരുപാട് തിയറട്ടിക്കൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമില്ല. അതിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഇതുണ്ടല്ലോ, നമ്മുടെ ഈ ഫ്ലൂയിഡൈസ്ഡ് ബെഡ് ഡ്രയർ, അത് ഒരുപാട് കമോഡിറ്റി ഡ്രൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അതില് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫ്ലൂഗലിൽ കൂടി വരില്ല. അത് കുറച്ച് ഹയർ ലെവലിലുള്ള റിസർച്ച് ആവശ്യം അതില്. മറ്റ് ബാക്കി കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്തത്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കോമ്പണന്റ് വേണം, ഒരു സാധനം വിദേശത്ത് നിന്ന് വരണം എന്നാൽ നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല അത്. ബട്ട് ഇവിടെ വെച്ചുള്ള ടെക്നോളജി കൊണ്ട് ഈ സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം. വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ അതിൽ ഇൻവോൾവ് ആകുന്നുണ്ട്. അതാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ വലിയ സന്തോഷം. സ്കൂളിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ, ഞങ്ങളുടെ കോളേജിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും. ഇതിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ക്വറീസോ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ യു ആർ വെൽക്കം. ഞങ്ങളെ വിളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങളുടെ കോളേജുമായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ കൊളാബറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഈ സാധനങ്ങൾ അവിടെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യാനോ എന്തെങ്കിലും വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു തരാം. കോളേജിൽ ലെവലിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു തരാം. അത് ഇപ്പോൾ ചോദിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, സ്കൂളുകൾ ചോദിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഒരു ഇത് മുഴുവൻ ഒരു ഫ്ലോറിലുള്ള എല്ലാം ഫുട്ട് ഓപ്പറേറ്റഡ് ആക്കി തരാൻ പറ്റുമോ എന്നൊക്കെ ചോദിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു ഡു ദാറ്റ്, ടേക്ക് അപ്പ് ദാറ്റ് പ്രോജക്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ സ്കൂളിലെ കുട്ടികൾ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടെ ഇത് പ്രശ്നം വരില്ല. അതുപോലെ കോളേജിലും കുട്ടികൾ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഇനി കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് പോകണം. ഇപ്പൊ വരുന്ന അറിയില്ല, വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഇതൊക്കെ ആവശ്യമായിരിക്കും എന്തായാലും.
Yes, sir. We will share the contact details with you. Communication through നമുക്കത് നോക്കാം. Sir, അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് സെഷൻ വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്താലോ?
Shall we do that? അപ്പൊ താങ്ക് യു again, once again. for your patient listening, and our association will continue even after this. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sir, thank you. Thank you, sir.
We express our sincere gratitude towards you on behalf of our coordination team and Department of Mechanical Engineering. With this invention, he has declared that he is a man with a mind of enlightened farmer and teacher, blended with an intellect of a mechanical engineer. We are extremely happy to have you to lead us as principal. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.